good everybody, it's your girl French Vanilla here, and today I'm going to be trying US state streaks in Geoguessr. We're also going to be playing in no move, so we only have the information around us, we can't move down the road, so I think it's going to be pretty difficult, but let's see how I do, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I'm also giving myself 1 minute because I don't want it to be like too long per round, so okay, we have a license plate here, and it is a front plate. It's kind of white, but I can't see really the color of the text because we're not like head on with the car. We're like looking at it from an angle. There's a lot of trees. This feels like kind of like a private like neighborhood. So I'm not like, you know, seeing any street signs, pole tops, things like that. I don't know why my first thought was like a white plate, like Washington or something. I don't know if it's because of the plate necessarily, but maybe like the trees in the back. I don't really have much to go off of here, so we'll guess Washington and we'll see if that's close. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we're starting off with a streak of 1. Woohoo! Low-key, was not expecting that to be like, well, I guess I was like thinking that could be right, but I was not like sure. But I'm happy that we at least got a streak of 1 for this video because I think it's going to be a lot harder than I think to get like a really high streak of US states. So let's keep going and build off of that momentum. Okay, we have double yellow middle, limited sight distance sign, school, mountains in the back. I can't see the license plates. I don't think there's a front plate on this car in the front though. So we have no like blurred license plates to like base our guess off of. No 3 yellow stripes on the pole, so not California. Okay. What are the mountains giving? I'm like thinking maybe like Colorado, like somewhere around there. Nothing on the pole tops that like I recognize. I don't know, it could be also like somewhere more northern, like a Montana, Wyoming ever. Even like in Arizona, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking somewhere on like the western half of the US. We'll go with Colorado because that was my first thought. Oh no, it was Arizona. Oh. So, our streak ended in 1 state. That's okay. We at least got 1, so let's keep going. Okay, we're in like a little cul-de-sac. There's a sign here with like an airplane on it, but I can't see like if it has like a state name or something. License plate is like ambiguous, kind of a white color, but not really any like text visible or whatever. 919 area code, I do not know. Okay, we have 2 license plates here. Maybe this is giving more to me. Okay, so they feel like a little bit of a blue color, maybe green, maybe yellow. So I'm thinking Alabama. Is this ever Alabama? I mean, it could be. I feel like, again, really kind of just like hard to tell because like the plate is far away. We're not on the street. But that's what I'm thinking based on the license plate colors here. So we'll guess Alabama. Okay, North Carolina. That's okay. Ooh, okay. Well, there's a big red tree. And that's it. Is this ever just like California, you know, like the redwood forests and stuff? I don't think these are like the redwoods, but like they could be like up there. New Mexico. Okay. Okay, we're looking around, we're looking at the plates. Wow, there's a butterfly on the back of this car. The license plate has a little bit of color at the bottom. Is it ever the Arizona plate though? I don't think so because there's color across the whole bottom and Arizona only has purple on the bottom left. But if it's not that, then what state could we be in? Okay, I'm initially thinking like somewhere in the Midwest is my initial vibe. So which one of these plates, like, which one of the states matches this? I don't know. I like low-key don't remember like what a Wisconsin plate looks like, so I'll go there. South Carolina? Oh boy. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. So, Fantasy of Flight. So that's obviously some sort of attraction or something, okay. That's an airplane. Very cool. A rip in the sky, guys. Albania ever? JK. Turning to the right over there. Can't really see the license plate, so that's cool. Let's just go based on vibes for this one, right? Because I don't really have much like information or metas that I know to go off of. I'd say it's given like a Kansas or like an Oklahoma. That's kind of like my guess here. So I'll go Kansas. Florida. Oh gosh, guys, this is even harder than I thought. No front plate. Did we? No, we didn't have this one, I don't think. No front plate here either. Low-key, don't know which states don't have front plates, but I know the color patterns of some back plates. So that's kind of where my knowledge is at for like US license plates. It's giving like Tennessee? Louisiana. Okay. All right, we've got white outer. We have a sign that says Davidson for... I don't know what they're running for. There's an American flag on it, though. We have the yellow dash middle. Not really a license plate visible on this one. Oh, okay, I guess it's this, like, white rectangle here. I was going to say the yellow thing that's blurred seems like part of the truck. White outer, thick yellow middle, guardrail, vibes. What am I thinking? This could be, like, in East Coast, like in North Carolina. Michigan? Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Old Savannah Road. Okay. I mean, there's a Savannah in Georgia, so we could be in Georgia. Very wide, like, road here into this neighborhood. We see some trucks, okay. I feel like there's a lot more trucks in the south, so low-key, Georgia could be a shout. No license plates or anything, no. You know what? I'll go with Georgia, just because of the Savannah sign, even though I know it's a street name and not, like, a city name or whatever. Okay. Mississippi. We were close, but not correct. So, unfortunately, does not count for our street counter. Maybe the only one I get right in this video is the first one, but I'm hoping not. Okay, so there's a license plate here. There's definitely something in the bottom left, like some sort of darker color, but I don't know what specifically. There's like a heart or something on this trash can, like some sort of shape on the left. Can't really see the license plates over here. I'm gonna say this is giving like Ohio. South Carolina? Oh my gosh. Okay. Concrete, cool. 770 area code, okay. Kind of like just generic license plates. Nothing really sticking out in terms of like color and the blur. Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia? Guys, we got another state streak. We're on one, which is tied for our all-time high, so we'll take it for sure. Maybe we can get two if we're lucky here. Okay. So this one is going to be just vibes, right? Because we got no cars, no pull tops, nothing like that. I don't know why I want to go Washington again. I feel like whatever this kind of like tree is, like the pine, like poof, making me think maybe up here. Okay, so we're a little bit further away. We were in Alabama, but we got our all-time high again, so we'll take that. Okay, we're near an Aldi's. We love Aldi's, grocery store. Okay, red on the top and like a black blur on the bottom. Is it like red, blue, yellow ever? That is interesting. Ooh, this one is blue, white, yellow. Okay, red, white, blue. Massachusetts is red, white? No, Idaho is red, white, blue. Is this giving Idaho? It could be a state that's like maybe near Idaho if it's not Idaho, because I'm seeing some red, white, blue. Oh, what is that store in the back? I've never seen that with the red and white stripes. I think this could be Idaho. Mattress, okay. Hobby shop. Yeah, let's give Idaho a try. Ohio? Ooh, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. this is a learning process, and obviously I have much to learn about my vibes guessing here. Okay. I think I'll go with like Iowa. Okay, Wisconsin. So we're at least in a bordering state this time. So kind of the right vibe, kind of not. Okay, white outer, yellow middle with like also like the second line showing. Lots of license plates and cars here. Lots of yellow license plates. So is that ever making me think of New Mexico here? Or Alaska also has a yellow. Does this feel like Alaska though? No, there's no way, right? Okay, we're at a streak of 1, and we got that because of the license plates, so we'll definitely take that. Okay, so these license plates don't really have a color for me. There's a yellow, like, sticker in the top left. Can't read that sticker there. Blue and white, maybe on some of them. So maybe a Connecticut ever, and Illinois. I feel like maybe it's giving more East Coast, so I'll go Connecticut. Virginia, no! Okay. We keep getting streaks of 1. Maybe my goal is 2. Hopefully, by the end of this video. A Route 20 sign, okay. No visible front plate on the truck. We've got these red flowers. We've got the guardrail. It's not like the big guardrail. It's kind of just like one singular line. Green hilly in the back. I mean, I can see a license plate here, but it's not like super clear what colors it is or are. Hills in the back. We'll go with like a Virginia. New York. Oof. Okay. All right. It's giving Midwest, northern part of the U.S. Again, white outer, yellow double middle. What am I thinking here? Maybe like Indiana, North Dakota. Okay, that was a little bit more northern than I thought there. Okay, we have a white license plate with a little bit of a color on the bottom left. These are very wide roads. Like, these are like the widest lanes like I feel like I've ever seen in the US. We have a lot of like buildings in the back. Okay, we have the like the water tower thing. Black on the bottom of this pole, some sort of sign. Like, I can't read it because it's too far away. Maybe I'll go like Minnesota, Tennessee. Okay. Ooh, lots of numbers on this pole. Interesting. Ooh, the yellow, this thing that looks like a waffle, like an Eggo waffle. I'll throw up a picture of an Eggo waffle if you don't know what it is. But I think this is only in PA. So let me look around because I have a little bit of time and see if the plates match PA. Not really at all, but I mean, like, I think that's only in PA, right? So, wait, why is there a British flag on the outside of this mirror? Anyways, you know, this could be PA. I'll go with PA just because of the thing on the pole, but if it's not PA, then I guess I have to revise my knowledge in my head, and that the yellow waffly thing on the pole is not a PA thing. It was DC? Okay, so, guys, scratch that. Pretend like I didn't say it. The yellow waffly thing on the pole is not only in PA. This was DC. Okay. Which I guess I didn't know. They're counting as a state, so that is good to know. Some sort of area code in back. I cannot see it. It's too far away. Wide road. We've got trucks. We've got front plates on this one, but not this one. So maybe it's not consistent, or there's just like a lot of cars traveling because we're on a highway. Are these, okay, these markers / bollards on the side of the road, maybe they're Montana or South Dakota bollards, I think. I think this could be it, unless I'm not correctly identifying them, but I think those might be that. So we'll go South Dakota. Indiana. Oh boy. Okay, yellow double middle. Kind of got like reddish, like the needles, you know, like the dead needles on the floor. Puffy trees. Okay. Where was it the last time we had this kind of puffy tree? Washington ever? Alabama. Oh, it was Alabama. Okay, maybe I thought it was Washington last time, but it was Alabama. Anyways, we are trying our best out here. So, yellow middle, very desert-y. Mountains, okay. It's giving southwest somewhere. I'm thinking like New Mexico. Arizona. Oof, okay. Bordering state, one state over. Okay, this is a city. Maybe we can get some information here. There is a hat on that. Republic. Okay. Some sort of downtown area. No front plates on a lot of these cars. Interesting building. Senate. The Senate. Is this ever DC? I mean, DC's not a state, but I mean, like, is this ever DC? Because it says the Senate, right? Like, and there's like a lot of like government names of stuff around here, so we'll go with that. I'm not sure though. South Carolina, okay. Okay, we have the Bullards that I think are Montana or South Dakota this time. Is it giving more Montana or South Dakota? I think it's giving South Dakota. Okay, guys. Our first streak in a while. We love to see it. It was South Dakota, and we got South Dakota because of the Bullards with like the white diamond. A white plate, okay. An RV. Okay, these are... It's a canyon, right? Is it ever the canyon? Like the Grand Canyon? I don't know how many canyons there are in the US. So what am I thinking here? Probably somewhere one of these. I'm thinking Colorado is like my strongest guess. Grand Canyon National. I mean, I kind of have to go in Arizona because of the Grand Canyon, right? But these aren't Arizona plates, but a lot of people might visit if this is a Grand Canyon or just like a canyon in general. We'll go with Arizona. Guys, okay, wait. Okay, we got 2 states, which is, I know not that many states in a row, but like honestly, we'll so take that because I've gotten 0 a lot of times in this video. So we've got a streak is 2 states, woohoo! And it was Arizona. So I guess it was like the Grand Canyon, but like I've never been to the Grand Canyon, so I wasn't sure it was a Grand Canyon. And low-key, I didn't know it was in Arizona before, so I was kind of scanning for it before. I knew it was probably in one of these 4 states just because of like the vegetation and everything around me, but I've never been there, so please spare me in the comments for not recognizing it right away. Okay. It's a very stormy night. It sounds like the start of like a horror story or like, you know, a Christmas story or something like that. Like, it 'twas a dark and stormy night. Okay. We have a license plate. Kind of like a color in the bottom left, but I don't know if that's like a sticker or if that's like on the plate itself. There is something on the back of this person's car. I think it says VT, maybe Virginia Tech. American flags. Wide road. Don't know what color plate that is. It's not super distinctive. Like, they all seem very, like, generic coloring. North Frederick. I mean, I have to put a guess down. I don't have a strong feeling for this one. I'll go, like, Virginia. I feel like we're maybe on the East Coast. Iowa. You know what? I was not close there, but that is okay. Let's keep going. We got to our goal of 2 states in a row, so we're going to keep going and see if we can beat my high score of 2. Franklin Square. Okay, 443 area code. Okay, we're in front of some sort of hospital. That is the Maryland flag. Maryland is over here. I'll talk about it a little bit, the flag, before I just guess here. So I know that this is the Maryland flag because there's a yellow and black checker pattern, and then there's this like red and white thing in the other corners opposite each other too. This is also in the bottoms of a lot of the license plates blurred. So I'll see if we can see an example of it. You can kind of see it here, like the yellow over here, and then like the red and white over here. But yeah, Maryland flag, so I'm gonna guess Maryland here. Perfect, amazing. And we got one in a row, so we're ready on our way to a new high score, of course. Okay, we have white bollards, but these are not the diamond bollards, so not Montana or South Dakota necessarily. I'm like trying to read what it says in the back, but it's very, very far away. I don't know why I'm thinking like Virginia here. Like maybe I'm like thinking that says like Baltimore or like something on it, and like, you know, Virginia's kind of like close, but I don't know. The forested mountains, yeah, I feel like this is giving Virginia to me. We could obviously be very far away, but let's see if it's close. New York. Okay, you know what, we were far off, but we at least got one there, so that's cool. Okay, white plate with no other colors, really. I mean, I know Texas has that kind of plate, but this is not giving Texas to me. This is giving more Midwest. Like a Missouri ever. Louisiana? Wow, okay, we were just right by Texas there. I did not get that vibe. If we had a Louisiana like route sign or something, they have the shape of the state. A lot of like the route signs, or not a lot, some route signs will have like the shape of states on them. And I've gone in Louisiana a couple of times just by seeing the shape, like, which is kind of like a boot, some people say. So there's a very wide road. Blue building, green poles. I mean, I'm thinking Midwest, Northwest here. I'll go Montana. Alabama? Jeez, how many times are we going to get Alabama in this video? That is a lot. Okay, we have a very clear license plate here, but I don't know if it's one of the ones I know. It's like blue to yellow, which I feel like is somewhere like one of the Dakotas or something. It's not the Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, I think, is yellow. It's like not this blue. I'll go North Dakota. Nebraska? Okay. Wild Penn Drive. Okay, 25. Someone's under a little mowing thing. I mean, I feel like this could be anywhere. I do not really know. Can't read this sign because we're right next to it. We'll go like Pennsylvania. Sure. Okay, why is it that like when I'm like the least sure I'm getting it right, but then when I'm like I'm pretty sure it's Washington and it's Alabama, I'm getting it wrong. Like that's so crazy. We're in Pennsylvania. Okay. Wow. I was not really expecting that to be right there. Oh my god, is that a bird or a bat? It's like, you know, it's got his wings out. You know, he's in flight. White outer, double yellow middle. Okay. What is this giving? It's giving like Ohio. Maybe like an Indiana. That's what I'm thinking right now. Maryland? I was never going Maryland there. Okay, that is interesting. No trespassing. Cool. Hopefully the Google car is not trespassing here. We don't have any middle road lines. We just have kind of like black tar covering cracks in the middle of the road. So it's just like a wide road here. Maybe I'm thinking more southern I'll go Alabama. You know, we've had that a lot in this like streak video, so let's see if it's Alabama. Wisconsin. Okay, the vibes were not there. That's so far away. Okay, reddish blur on the back of the car. Farmland, can't see a license plate there. Some sort of area code, maybe a 7 at the end? I don't know. Not super clear here. No front plate. We got a horsey though, so we'll give a little wave to the horsey. Oh, there's no wave in this mode, I forgot. We'll give a little fire emoji. We love horsies. Okay. It's kind of like a sports car right over here. You know, we'll go with like New Jersey? Delaware? Okay, you know what? We'll take it. It's kind of close. It was East Coast, so we're almost there. White blur. Not really colored blur there. Okay. US flag. Okay, wow. No state flag though. Unfortunate side of the home. Oh, okay. Silver bands holding like the street names to the thing. Nothing on the pole that's like super recognizable, like those California 3 stripes, the yellow stripes. I think it's giving East Coast to me. This puffy tree or whatever is giving me a little bit more southern, so I'll go like South Carolina. It was DC. Alright, well, it was DC there, which is not a state, so I don't know why it's in state streaks, but anyways, that's fine. Yellowstone, Riverton. I don't know what Yellowstone is. Is that like a national park or something? Yellowstone National Park? That sounds like it. Go ask your mother because I said so. Interesting. Fort Collins, huh? I feel like that's like a big thing. I should probably know. Is that in Colorado ever? Fort Collins? I feel like it's someplace I've heard of before. Oh, it is? Okay. Shoot, I guessed too quickly. Okay. We were in Wyoming, but Fort Collins, Colorado is right here, which is why I went Colorado there, but I guess we're kind of near the border, so that's okay. We'll make this our last try. We got to our goal of getting 2, so honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. This has to be DC, right? Colombia, Denmark, Ethiopia. I don't know for sure, but this seems like some sort of like war memorial. And there are a lot of those in DC, so we'll go DC. Okay, so we got our streak of 1 at least for our last try, which will take a lot of white plates. Okay. I don't know what is the vibe here. Okay, no mountains visible, no water visible. Very short houses. We've got a lot of this kind of like SUV van thing here around us. Truck. American flag. I think it's giving East Coast to me. No, I'd see the Georgia peach if it was Georgia, right? You know what, maybe we'll go Alabama, because we've gotten that a couple times in this video. I'm not really sure. Let's see where we are. Okay, Wisconsin. You know what? We'll end it there for today. We got a high score of 2 in a row, which is, you know what? Better than I expected, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me playing US State Streaks in Geoguessr. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Also tell me if you've ever played US State Streaks, what your high score is. Let me know down below. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to Vanilla, and have a great day.